Welcome to Maxes ORION, Operation Readiness Intelligence and Orchestration Network, an EAM system that understands context, measures risk, predicts outcomes, and delivers strategic guidance. Here we're looking at a full year of downtime data, broken down monthly by asset. As you can see, Boiler 2000 recorded 116 hours of downtime in January. Next, you can see the reliability metrics for Boiler 2000, including availability at 84%, performance at 83%, and production quality at 100%. These result in an overall equipment effectiveness, OEE, of 69%, indicating that the asset is currently operating at a warning level. Let's take a look at the MTBF and MTTR statistics for this asset during this year. And how does Maxes translate this data into actionable recommendations? A once-through drum boiler for a coal-fired power plant is currently experiencing frequent failures, with an MTBF of 192 hours in this year. The primary contributor is MEC-Fill, the most costly and recurrent failure mode, accumulating 223 million rupiah in repair costs across multiple months. While supply chain risks for critical items remain low, the asset's reliability performance indicates elevated operational risk. Based on this analysis, Maxes recommends a weekly to bi-weekly preventive maintenance strategy to reduce failure frequency and stabilize performance. Let's ask Maxes about the sources of this data. It responds that this data is sourced from the company's internal systems. Through retrieval-augmented generation, Maxes verifies and reinforces that these data sources are highly valid and trustworthy. Now, let's identify the highest MTTR throughout this year. Maxes indicates that October recorded the highest MTTR at 156 hours, suggesting inefficiencies in repair execution and elevated operational risk during that period. You may also inquire about the lowest MTTR and the longest MTBF observed over the course of this year. This leads to the final question. What should be done to improve performance? Then Maxes recommends implementing a weekly or bi-weekly preventive maintenance interval to address the high frequency of downtime. And you can execute Maxes AI recommendations directly from this chat panel. The PM has been successfully generated. What remains is to review and ensure proper execution. The AI-generated preventive maintenance plan is configured with a weekly interval and is fully pre-populated with critical information, including work order ownership and leadership assignments. It automatically generates a forecasted work order schedule for the defined period, intelligently excluding weekends and dynamically rescheduling any activities that would otherwise fall on Saturdays or Sundays. Each forecasted work order is supported by a structured job plan sequence, detailing the required tasks and associated materials to ensure consistent and efficient execution. During the execution phase, you can see a work order titled Combustion Chamber Crack found during inspection. Based on the asset specifications and the work order description, Maxes intelligently recommends the most relevant failure codes, supported by its own AI confidence scoring. In this case, the AI suggests mechanical failure with a confidence level of 47%, electrical failure at 25%, and structural damage at 14%. This capability significantly accelerates the planning process. Within the Work Order Task tab, tasks can be entered manually one by one or automatically generated by AI. What traditionally takes up to 40 minutes can now be completed in just a few seconds. This acceleration in work order planning directly contributes to reduced planning time and ultimately shorter overall asset downtime. We now have a consolidated view of both preventive and corrective maintenance planning displayed in a Gantt chart. Blue represents normal priority, yellow indicates urgent work, and red denotes emergency activities. From this view, we analyze the workload distribution for the work order execution team. The resource smoothing chart reveals severe workload burnout in weeks 2, 3, and 4, where assigned hours significantly exceed the weekly capacity of 32 hours. You may manually adjust the schedule to smooth the workload, or leverage AI recommendations to identify which work orders can be rescheduled and which must remain fixed. Using its optimization algorithms, the AI recalculates the schedule and presents an optimized execution simulation. From here, you can review the results, save them as a preset, or directly apply the new schedule configuration based on AI recommendations. We now turn to procurement insights. For this boiler project tender, two vendors, SIS and MAS, have submitted their bids. This data is sourced directly from the Maxes vendor portal, allowing users to focus solely on follow-up and decision-making. The items under comparison include boiler drum tube assembly for Babcock and Wilcox, water level gauge glass, boiler blowdown orifice plate, project team accommodation, and installation costs. Overall, both vendors submitted relatively comparable pricing. Based on the vendor comparison report, SIS is identified as the lowest bidder, with a total bid of 713 million rupiah, compared to 714,950,000 rupiah from MAS. The difference between the two bids is 1,950,000 rupiah, which is extremely marginal. However, a deeper analysis reveals a more nuanced insight. In the materials category, MAS is significantly more competitive, offering 510,450,000 rupiah, while SIS proposes a higher material cost of 543,500,000 rupiah. Despite this, SIS secures the overall position due to its lower service cost of 169,500,000 rupiah, compared to 204,500,000 rupiah offered by MAS. From a lead time perspective, only SIS provides a defined delivery estimate of 2 days, while MAS does not specify any lead time. This gives SIS a clear advantage in terms of schedule predictability, which is critical for project planning and execution. Based on this multi-dimensional analysis, Maxes intelligently recommends the following action. Negotiate with the winning vendor, SIS, to reduce the material cost to 510,450,000 rupiah in order to match MAS. On the inventory side, we can review the ABC analysis report, which reflects overall warehouse health based on usage ranking, criticality, and market rarity. Visual alerts are clearly displayed for each item using red, yellow, and green indicators. For every item class, Class A, Class B, and Class C, Maxes provides AI-driven recommendations focused on criticality, current stock levels, safety stock thresholds, recommended vendor, and the optimal timing for creating purchase requisitions to replenish future demand. This ensures that when downtime occurs, the required spare parts are already available and ready for installation.
From data to decisions, from insight to execution, Maxes ORION transforms complexity into clarity. By understanding context, quantifying risk, and orchestrating actions across operations, maintenance, procurement, and inventory, Maxes empowers organizations to move faster, smarter, and with confidence. This is how you act with insight and amplify performance.